Welcome back to another episode of the Ready Set Podcast. My name's Ricky.
My name's Angus.
My name's Dom.
So we're all talking about making friends these days. And
Yeah, I have a lot of friends.
you have a lot of friends. I think I
No,
have,
actually, no, I
I
don't.
think I have a lot of friends.
Really.
It's because I'm a very friendly person.
Yeah, you're very outgoing. I would say
Yeah, you're
that
really...
being friendly equals a lot of friends.
You know, it's because I don't know how to say no.
No, being friendly does not mean having a lot of friends.
It means people take advantage of you.
I could also be those creepy guys on the bus. You know, the
that's
really
it.
friendly people. You're kind of like, oh.
You know, there's always creepy guys on the bus, and if you don't see one, maybe it's you.
I don't take the bus.
shoot.
I don't take the bus.
But the biggest thing is that a lot of people can't seem to make friends when they come to Vancouver, because what I was told is that it's really hard to make friends in Vancouver.
Yes, people are cold to random strangers, right?
I actually don't think so, but to make it even harder though, it's harder to make friends when you're in your 30s or coming to Vancouver.
Yeah.
So is that true?
I don't know. Is it?
Well, my girlfriend's in that kind of category where she's not from here.
Oh, right.
And she's our age. And I think it's been hard for her. And also I think because if you come from an English, like non-English speaking country, you're looking for people to practice English with. You're not just like here so that you can speak with people that are all in your own language because you want to learn the language, right? And then it's really hard to meet the people that you want to meet, I suppose. And then if you're working on your PR, you're like busy studying, working, getting experience. So like it's really difficult to like find the time, first of all, and it's just somehow locate these people that are similar to you.
I think it's because it's hard because everyone has their own cliques.
Yes.
Everyone has their own groups.
Everybody says Vancouver is very cliquey.
It is very cliquey and people are nice, but I find people in Vancouver are very, very nice. Depending on where you're at.
You'd be the first person to ever say that.
I don't think that's true.
You don't think people in Vancouver are nice?
Have you been to like other cities in Canada though? Like Toronto, Halifax, they are actually
Nice.
People
I
say that
don't-
I think people in Vancouver is just everyone is just hustling because it's so expensive. So everyone's just working.
Toronto's
Toronto's hustling.
Oh, really? Oh, shoot.
Yeah,
they're even more hustlers and
their prices are similar to ours. Sometimes higher, sometimes
Okay, maybe everyone's just dicks here then.
That is the general
I think
idea.
you were fortunate enough to meet only like the
No,
friendly side.
Like, I've met people who are dicks, but the thing is that I personally, if I don't click with you, I don't click with you. And I don't hang with you
But
if you're
that's
nice.
precisely the thing, though.
Yeah, so, but the thing is, I think if it's hard for you to make friends in Vancouver, the best way is to join some kind of club.
Oh,
Yeah.
So it could be a dance club, archery club, ping pong club. Maybe there's those intramurals for those sports.
yeah, like dodgeball league.
Yeah, dodgeball leagues. I think those are the best way to do it.
Yeah, it's finding a hobby.
Finding a hobby is the
Yeah.
way to make friends.
I know.
Because if you're introverted, if you're introverted, you're just gonna stay by yourself. You're gonna go to a cafe and read or something like that. You're not actually meeting anybody. You're just doing your thing.
You have to go out.
You have to do some sort of social thing, right? Especially, and then it works better if it's a hobby because you're interacting with others.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like for example, I know a lot of people that went to Tantra and like pole dancing, and like they met a lot of friends there. Like my friend was like, "Oh, I have no female friends," and like it was really hard for her at first because they didn't want to talk to each other. But eventually, they like
You have to be forced put into a room
Right.
where you have to talk to
Like an
people.
escape room.
But also some things are better than others, right? Because like for example, team sports, like for example, Vancouver Dodgeball League, basketball, like ultimate, like you have to communicate with these people. But for example, some sports or hobbies are like solo, even if they're all together.
Like pottery,
Like spin. Like you're not talking to each other.
spin class.
yeah.
Spin class, so I see.
No, but they talk to each other after.
After,
It's the vibe. When
Yeah,
you do in the
yeah.
spin class, you're doing like
While
look
you're
at each
showering
other.
together, kind of thing, right?
I look like it looks like I would hate it. I like the spin class.
I've never tried it.
Oh,
You should do it once.
Hey, we
How
should
about
all
this?
go.
We should all do it, and then go live.
Hey, okay, let's do it.
No, first of all,
Put in the comments. You
it's
want to
gonna
see
be
Ricky?
like Angus going like, yeah.
No.
And then Ricky's like, I fucking hate you. I'm like,
And then one person's having a heart attack on the back.
Derek's like, I'm almost there.
Shows up after the class.
Oh shoot! I thought it was at 2. No man, it was at 1.
It ends at 2.
I'll see you guys at lunch.
No, I heard those classes are crazy.
They're really hard.
They're really hard.
Try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. If he's okay, yo, Ricky said he's trying it. So
Dude,
do it.
it's an incredibly difficult thing.
no, we should all do Pilates.
I heard that's really hard too.
Yeah, I heard
No,
it's
I don't wanna do
crazy
that.
hard. Why don't you want to do Pilates?
It's requires so much flexibility.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, I think there
No,
is.
because you can take beginner classes. Everyone starts somewhere.
Yeah, we can do the beginners. Honestly, I think Pilates might be easier than cycling.
Cycle. By the way, there in spin, it starts at 100.
Perfect.
What?
Well,
Really?
No, like they always go like, oh, go as fast as you can. Like immediately, like it's not like we're in the meadow.
No,
No, it's like you're in a fucking
No.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
fire.
you're listening to the music.
I think you do like the warm up session.
Yeah.
Like 3 to 5 minutes, and then you start amping it up.
But if you have no cardio background, that shit burns like
yeah,
mother.
that's why I'm like Pilates might be easier.
Okay, so let's see if this goes back on topic about
Yeah.
making friends. Let's try a spin class and then see if we can make any friends.
Okay, let's do it. We'll make him
Okay.
do a video, and it said, "How many friends do we make after that one class?"
You remember when like those 3 perverts came to our spin class?
We're trying to make big friends with everyone.
Yeah,
Talk to everyone.
and then they would talk to each other about how like, did you get that girl's like friend shit?
Can we film you so you agreeing to be my friend?
Yeah.
Just for proof.
Yeah, I need to show my girlfriend.
have them as a guest.
Yeah, but back to the topic. I think that's the way to make friends.
It's going to
It's-
spin class.
And Pilates,
And
whatever. I think it's whatever hobby
I think that's assuming you have the time and,
you
and
have
the
time.
money.
Okay, if you don't have the time,
okay, yeah. So let's say if you don't have the time, how are you gonna find somebody?
You know how I've always been the type of person where like if I'm at work, I find the one person at work that I relate to most. You know, and like I'll actually hang out with that person.
Wait, but you work with drug addicted people and
Who are
or,
not
like, people in their
mentally
50s
stable.
or
Those are my
60s.
clients.
Oh,
First
sorry,
of all,
don't- sorry.
I don't hang out with them. Right?
the one that needs help.
Yeah, nurses don't go like, "Oh, hey, that guy's bleeding. That's
Yeah.
my friend." Now.
No,
Like,
Dom,
Yeah, hey, you want to grab a coffee?
yeah. Dom walks up to the guy that's in ER. It's like, hey,
yeah.
trying to make friends here.
I saved
You,
my best friend.
It's like, I got you a cup of coffee. You want to be my friend? The guy's like, I'm bleeding up, man.
Yeah. I call you guys, it's going great. No, but like usually it's like one coworker that like I like just like, oh, you play games, like we hang out over that, or like
Do you
Oh.
hang out with any of your coworkers?
not as much anymore, but I used to.
That's actually a question I have. Can you be friends with your coworkers?
100%.
So that's the thing with my coworkers, I work very far apart.
Yes.
So like we don't bump heads very often, and we don't take work with us into our personal life and vice versa. Right? So like I think for some people in offices, I think a lot of people won't be like friends sometimes.
Yeah.
Right? Because like they'll clash in terms of their work.
There's politics.
Yeah, there's politics, there's gossip, right? My work doesn't really work that way,
Yeah.
like both fortunately and unfortunately. Like I just don't have it because I mostly do work alone.
Yeah. So it all comes down to the environment. Yeah. I'm the type of person, I don't believe in making friends
Right.
in a work. When I say friends, I mean like this.
Like hanging out
like
outside
close
work.
friends.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're like tight.
Yeah.
Nah, it's more of like acquaintance or friends.
Okay.
Where, we'll have lunch,
Okay.
but maybe not hang out after work.
I've
Maybe-
met Discord.
Like there's team bonding events I'll go to, and we'll be friends. Like I can joke around a little bit.
Wait, you're close friends with Aaron, and you guys met through work.
No, but it's different. I don't work on the same department.
Oh,
as
I
him.
see, okay.
And also, when I left, I was still friends with him.
Okay.
And then we actually like he's different because he's a very friendly dude,
Yeah.
and he says stuff
Yeah.
where you're not really allowed.
I think you're both very friendly guys.
Yeah, like he's very extrovert. I'm an introvert, so it kind of worked out.
Are you?
I'm an introvert. Like I'm
yes.
extreme introvert.
Yeah.
It's because I constantly work on myself to make myself extrovert. Like I can talk, but I get drained after hanging out with a lot of people. I need yeah. So I think depending on work,
Okay,
If
so if you
it's-
don't have that work environment to
Yeah.
make friends, and if you don't have have the time,
What are you so busy?
then how?
What are you so busy with?
No. You gave that example. If you're if you're a PR
Yeah.
and you're focusing on making income or whatever, let's say you don't have income,
Yeah.
or sorry, you don't have a disposable income, and you don't have the time, and you're not close workers. Close with your workers.
Yeah. Or the age gap is too big.
Age gap is too big. Then how are you gonna make friends?
For the time being, you're screwed. I honestly
Like,
right?
Like,
What- you
right-
have time.
like right off the bat, I think it's okay to be friends with someone who's a lot older than you.
Yeah.
Of course, there will be a big difference.
They're talking about like their grandkids.
Yeah,
or
exactly,
children,
right?
and you're just
You want someone
very
like your
beginning.
age,
Yeah.
right? So, but when you say no time, do you mean like not even have time to, like, I don't know, go online?
right. Can't you make friends online?
Yes, that's actually how we met.
Oh yeah, it
That's
is.
right.
Oh
Yeah, now we're friends for how long?
Yeah,
Like,
it's
probably
like at least 12 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's doable.
I think it's doable too. I
Like,
think, but you also have to have that interest outside that connects you guys.
Yeah,
You
so playing games.
You have to not be boring, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean by not be boring?
Because if you find somebody to talk to online, they might not want to talk to you because you don't have any hobbies
Yeah.
or you don't have anything interesting going on.
Yeah. That also can't be your common interest can't only be the only thing going on in your life too. Because it's really weird when, for example, like you guys met over, I think, believe K-pop, right?
Yes.
But if, for example, Angus did nothing but K-pop shit, like he never wants to like do anything other than K-pop stuff, like you eventually run out of stuff to relate to. Because as you guys grew older, you also stopped being that into K-pop, right?
No, but like, I think this is why we have different friends group, right? Some people are more K-pop oriented. Some people are, more like, I don't know, like gym oriented. You don't really mix. I don't personally mix those. Maybe sometimes I do, but I only mix it like very little. If I know those people can vibe.
Yeah.
I only mix people when I know they can vibe with each other, because sometimes things get really awkward, and then you're gonna have to be the one that's
The
like
middleman. Yeah.
the middleman, trying to bring the conversation in.
Right.
It's
Fair enough.
too much work.
Yeah.
But
There's apps for like making friends.
Bumble,
Bumble. Oh, Bumble BFF.
I never tried it.
I haven't either.
I've never tried it, but then one of the guests that we had on here a long time ago in the very early days, Giselle, she met another Vancouver Twitch streamer named Crispy Jenny on Bumble BFF.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
shoot.
I have a few other like coworkers that made friends on Bumble BFF as well.
Oh, shoot.
It's like there are going to be some creeps that like try to go there just to find
Relationships.
stuff. Yeah. But then there's an option there that's location based, right?
Oh, shoot. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Also, Bumble can be dating or like friendship. So yeah,
Oh.
you can specify. But then I know,
Yeah.
people can still,
Oh, okay. So there's that option too. There's like online. There's like the apps. I think gaming. I think what?
Omegle would be
Omegle?
like
What's
that?
Omegle?
this that webcam
Oh, where you just randomly...
random one.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you could, but that's all over the world though. I think we want more Vancouver based, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think gaming
Mhm.
might. Oh, but
Gaming
that's not really local though.
You could. I know, like my friends that,
Like an internet cafe, but then everyone's
We don't have
doing their
any
own.
No,
internet
you could
cafes.
game like for
No, we
example,
do.
like me and Vincent. Well, I know him for a while, but we play with each other. Like we play Valorant online with.
That's why you guys are really tight.
Yeah, so because I don't see him all the time, but we still play, right? I think
Together.
it's possible. Also, like the people like meet up for Dungeons and Dragons and stuff.
Yo, Dungeons and Dragons is pretty cool,
I've
man.
never
tried-
played, but
I've
I
never
want
tried
to.
it.
It's fun,
I want to try.
but you need a good game master though.
Yeah, I want to finish a whole campaign, but like not a super long one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could do that. I don't know. I think but if you don't know anyone though, it's hard to.
There's no starting point.
Yeah, there's no starting point. So I think like clubs is the easiest one.
Going to clubs?
Yeah,
Like
like
a club or a club.
like a book club.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. I thought you meant like a dance club or something.
You could make friends at a dance club.
Hell
As an
no.
introvert?
Well, we
Oh,
never
as an
mentioned that.
introvert, okay, here's the thing. If you're an extrovert, you have a huge advantage. You basically can make friends with anyone.
Mhm.
All right. But if you're an introvert, I think the only options is online,
Yeah.
the apps, maybe
Online.
gaming,
Also
because
online.
which is also online.
You're limited to your
forums.
data plan, really.
Or you suck it up and go out and meet people.
Yeah.
That's the only way. I know introverts, because it's very challenging.
Yeah.
even for me to go out and like meet Derek when the first time I met him, I thought I was gonna get my kidney stolen. But
I did.
and that's why I'm much lighter. But I think if you're an introvert and the online options aren't working for you, you have to go out of your shell and meet people.
Unless they are comfortable being like friendless.
Or just like
Yes.
being alone for long periods of time.
Yes. Yeah. If you're okay with that, then hey, props to you. But if you're complaining about it, but you're not doing anything about it, then that's a problem. All right.
That pisses Angus off.
Yeah, that actually pisses me off.
What does it do?
If someone says
Does it grind
it's no,
your...
it grinds my gears, man. Let's go back to grind my gears. Okay, I don't like when people say they're gonna do something, but they don't do it.
That doesn't sound like something you hate, because you will do the stuff you say.
Yeah, if I'm saying I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And if you keep complaining, imagine this: you have a friend and just constantly complaining, "I don't want to do this. I want to make friends, but I can't." And you're like, "Oh, okay, then
try this." No, I don't
yeah,
want
try
to.
this. Or be like, "Oh, what would you like to do?" You ask him like, "Is there any hobbies you like?" And you guys brainstorm for like 30 minutes to an hour. You guys are chilling, and then every day he keeps telling you the same thing, and you're like, "Oh, what happened to the thing we talk about?" And you're like, "Oh, I don't really feel like it." And you're like, "Shut the hell up!"
Yeah.
All right. At a certain point, go out and do stuff. Stop complaining.
You're trying to make friends. You just lost one.
Yeah. Now I know why you don't have friends.
Can you imagine your friends telling you that he has no friends? You're sitting there.
That's the thing.
What am I?
Yeah.
Asshole.
But that's the thing. Like when people say I don't have friends, isn't that like a red flag?
Yeah.
Because you're like, why don't you have friends? That's kind of scary.
Wait. Okay. You said that your girlfriend doesn't have any friends.
Not any friends here. She doesn't have. Like, she moved.
Oh, okay.
Right. But she
Yeah.
had friends in Cologne.
Because it's also because her English is not like super fluent, right?
No, it's just
Her English is pretty solid.
okay, okay.
Actually. But I think
She works like crazy too.
she's works like crazy. She's studying her English. for
Yeah, she's
IELTS
barely any time.
testing. She like has like side hustles and stuff when she tries to do it.
Yeah.
But I think the hardest part for her is like, I think one, she's shy sometimes. So when she does see the opportunity to talk to someone, she's like, and she'll just back off because it's hard, right? Like
she doesn't complain about the lack of having.
no, because like I think she feels supported. She has the ability to make her, because I've shown her my friends and I'm like, hey, you can talk to them like outside of when we hang out. Like you can hang out with them without me, and that's perfectly fine. Because like I tell her, like honestly, at the end of the day, like for example, knock on wood, if we break up, I still want you to have a support system here. Like I don't want me to be the only thing you have, because like that's not a good relationship. That's not a good.
Yeah.
Sorry, you want to say something?
No, I was gonna say I think Vince, he's an introvert, isn't he?
Oh, she's so introverted.
Yeah, but he actually talks to people.
Introvert.
Yes.
Yes, like when
Extrovert. No.
Yeah.
Pervert.
He is that.
He's like the least perverted. Well,
Yeah.
actually, that's
He
not true.
has a perverted side.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he has a perverted side.
No way.
Yeah.
Shoot, I'm learning more about Vince every time we're on this podcast.
But he's such a great guy.
he's
He really
he's
is.
an amazing dude.
I really like him.
And when we
he's
were
so
on the-
thoughtful.
When we were on the cruise, he forced himself to talk to random people.
What the fuck? On a cruise?
No, props to him. Cause
He
like,
did it on my cruise too, and
Yeah.
he invited like randoms to come hang out
yeah,
afterwards.
yeah. Like so that's how you make friends. Like he's an introvert, but he's able to just push himself and do.
Yeah.
Even I don't do that.
Which is
When-
props to him.
Yeah, like I even told him, I'm like, yo, props to you, because I could never do that. Because at a cruise, I just want to chill. I want to be by myself. I just want to be with you guys. That's it. But for him, he's like, no, this is an opportunity for me to meet people and go out of my shell, break out of my shell. So he did it.
Wow,
I was like, wow, Vince, man,
props.
I don't know how you're still single. There are girls lining up.
But
all
the goals
time.
are different there. For us, it's like, oh, we have to be social all the time when we're home. Like we hang out with these people. This is my time now. I'm gonna hang out by myself.
No, but he's
practicing a skill.
practicing his skill. But I think for people who wants to make friends who are introvert, they have to do that.
Really? On a cruise ship?
No, not a cruise ship, just in
just like-
general.
yeah.
Break out of their shell to actually just force themselves to talk to people
Gaining experience.
and not waiting for that opportunity to come to you, because the opportunity will always be there. It's just for you to take the first step.
Does he actually make any friends off that?
I don't know if they still keep in touch, but they offered him Coke.
Wait, what?
They offered him a drink. They offered him a drink.
Oh my god.
It's like Vincent has so many drug dealer friends.
But he's such a great guy.
He's such a great guy.
He has a great job. He's a homeowner. You know, he tries. He has a driver's license.
No,
He's a crackhead.
I'm talking about Coca-Cola, not cocaine.
Good save. Good save.
That's so funny. Oh shoot. Okay.
So yeah, it's if you feel like you are introverted and you need to make some friends, you gotta work on it, right?
Yeah.
There's also sometimes in life there's daily opportunities, and you got to seek those opportunities.
Yes. So I think it's the biggest thing is if you just got here and you want to make new friends, especially in your 30s, join some kind of club or a hobby. Most likely you'll make some friends there. If that doesn't work out, there's always online. There's the apps. And if those don't work out either, then suck it up and go meet some people.
Yeah.
All right. Break out of your shell. Go just force yourself to do it. And maybe that person will end up being your best friend. Never know.
Also,
You won't know until you try.
yeah. Also, if you want to practice talking, this is gonna be a kind of a messed up thing to do. But like, if you're ever at a restaurant, like when the waitress talks to you, you can talk to them, right? Like you can actually try because we did that at a restaurant.
Yeah, that's true. You own them.
Yeah. No, we don't.
No, like while they're waitressing or waitering your table.
Yeah. Like try to have the conversation with them there, because like it's their job to like provide the service. So if you have questions, ask. You know, like I mean, obviously, don't be like, "What car do you drive?" Like, but like, you know, be like, "Hey, cool." Like, you know, like I really like the way you are. Like, it's like you can mention things.
This is small talk.
Just small talk. Practice small talk.
Yeah, you can do that. Like even when you're like doing like sales stuff, like ask more questions. You don't have to ask personal questions. Right?
What time do you leave today?
Yeah, what's the name of your firstborn?
Yeah. It's like, what's your parents' last names? What's your mother's maiden name? What's your postal code? It's like, you know.
Yeah, appropriate questions.
Yeah.
Ask appropriate questions.
But it's a good way to learn to talk, I
Yes.
think, to just warm yourself up to talking to strangers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. But if you like this episode, give us a like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Everything is all the socials are in the link tree below. Put in the comments. Let us know what is your method of making friends in a new city, especially when you're in your 30s, because it's pretty hard. And is Vancouver a city
That's cold.
that's cold and it's very hard to make friends? I personally don't think so, but you know, everyone's different. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see everyone on the next one. Bye. Da